Hi, I'm Denise Earhart, Economic Development Director for the City of Maricopa. I'm visiting with Aaron Gilbert, owner of Longevity Athletics. Now this is a really cool facility. It's an athletic training center. I normally would partake and, I've done yoga in the past in a business beat, but because I'm a few days shy of having this babe, I will not be hopping on a bike or doing any weights inside. So let's go meet Aaron and talk about what his personal training looks like. Hey Aaron, how's
Denise,
it going?
Hi, welcome, nice to meet you. Welcome to Longevity Athletics. Let's take you around and let me show you the place.
Sure.
Here at Longevity Athletics, we offer general fitness service that combines corrective therapeutic exercise, functional fitness, and strength and conditioning services. So within our facility here, we do our primary performance, if you will, footwork, agility, coordination, exercising, and then over here is the principal area that we do our strength training. So there's two distinct sections to the facility here where we do all the work, all the fun stuff. Part of the Longevity Athletics program and how it came about actually has to do with my experience in physical therapy, outpatient physical therapy here in Maricopa, interestingly, where I worked more or less, I was in charge of the exercise. When you go to physical therapy, it's a combination of having the clinicians, the therapists work with you, and then there's the exercising that helps you get better. So I was in charge of that over at Peterson Physical Therapy for about 4 years. And that's actually how the Longevity Athletics program came about. So when you're done with physical therapy, that's one of the popular questions is, where do I go after I'm done? Discharge, good luck to you, here's the home exercise program. So I created basically continuation programming. So we've been here at this facility off of Honeycutt Road and 347 for 2 years now. So we're 3 years in.
Congratulations.
Future,
So tell me a little bit about your clientele, your customers. Sure. Who comes here?
That's one of the really cool things for me as a business owner is that it runs the full gamut of, with our youth options, we have two that start from 8 to 11 and then 13 to 17. And then it goes all the way up to 67, 72 years old. So complete gamut, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's for everyone.
Yeah, it truly is for everyone. When I created the program, I put a lot of thought and planning into it in such a way to where it would be appropriate and applicable to anyone that's interested in getting more fit, just to keep it simple. There's a lot more to it than that. But.
Well, this is exciting. Show me some of this equipment.
So this is a rig that I call my strength rig. It's a custom piece of equipment that we have made for the space to fit in the space. And incorporates some pretty cool things that you don't see in a lot of gyms. So this is the Jacob's ladder. This is a pretty interesting piece of cardiovascular equipment. It's basically it's a perpetual ladder, and it's very challenging. So if you were to, let's say Denise, you were to start, I wouldn't immediately put you on the Jacob's ladder. It's intimidating. Just looking at it, it's like, what's going on there with that? But what's great is when you learn how to do it and you're comfortable with doing it, you really benefit in a tremendous way. I say this is probably one of the most effective pieces of cardiovascular equipment out there. So you're working your whole body, your heart and lungs, and once again, the functional.
So the faster you go, the faster you have to keep going. Like, how does this work?
Well, I think probably the best way to do this is give you a little demonstration. Okay. So the belt here is user-defined based on your height. And you put the belts on here. So this belt is connected to the braking system. And what that means is the higher up you go, the faster it goes.
How long would somebody do that?
That's a great question. So there's a couple different ways to answer that. When we do our metabolic circuit training, the longest we'll go is 2 minutes per station, but there are separate instances where we'll treat this more of a challenge. So separate from our strength and circuit training, like if you were to come on an off day and you wanted to challenge yourself to see how many feet you can climb in a half an hour.
This is really cool. You have some really unique equipment in here.
Yeah.
And I like that because that really goes to show that you can customize and tailor things to individual needs.
Absolutely. it's not fun, you're not going to want to come back. So,
Aaron, tell me why you chose Maricopa. It sounded like you started your career, your profession in physical therapy, but now you've decided to open a business here.
That's a pretty simple answer for me, actually. My wife and I, we've lived here for 8 years, and we've worked here almost for the entirety. So when Longevity Athletics came about, and it came about because of my time, as I mentioned earlier, in physical therapy, it just made sense that we stay here because the relationships that I developed and built from there more or less just continued to where we are today. So it was a pretty simple decision.
And why do you think people should shop local or pick local resources like Longevity Athletics?
Yeah, you're participating in character of the businesses, the one-of-a-kind businesses that are within the community. And then that has an economic advantage over cities that don't do that. So I think that's an important area there, bringing the revenue back into the economy as well. So not only are you participating in the staffing and bringing jobs in Maricopa, but also the local economy benefits from that too. I
completely agree with you. How can people find you? You mentioned briefly where you were, but what's your address and what's your phone number?
Sure, so our address, we're 44480 West Honeycutt Road, Suite 108. We're right next to Delicate Dental, the same plaza where Honeycutt Coffee is. Most people are familiar where the shopping center is. You can find us on Facebook, pretty popular on Facebook. We actually just launched our website, a new website, so you can check us out at longevityathletics.com. And we have some great promotions going on right now like we generally do, but the best one we have going on right now is a free consultation and trial week where you can come in and try the whole experience for free.
This is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being another Maricopa business offering your services to residents.
Thank you so much for coming by, checking us out.